Hey everyone, Indigo Eyes here with a real-time intuitive art piece and its detailed message for the zodiac sign Taurus. And this is for the entire year 2023. I'm combining the intuitive art with shadow aspects of Taurus and the stage they are at in the spiritual alchemy to get an in-depth glimpse of the energies at play. You can check out the links in the description box for detailed explanation of the intuitive art, the shadow aspects, or and the alchemy stage is what they mean. So combining all this with my art piece, we can use this guidance to eliminate the obstacles in life that are keeping you stuck, and you can then achieve your goals and wishes, thus have a fulfilled life. And understanding the predictions of my art of your zodiac sign is a great way to lead your life by design and not by default. According to spiritual alchemy, Taurus sign, you guys are at the stage called conjunction or the congelation, which is combining the elements into a new compound or to get a new pure substance. So, in terms of the aspects or the four aspects, the fire, air, water, earth, you can use all these in conjunction to produce a purified or reborn earth element. And Taurus has been chosen by the alchemist to represent the conjunction stage because the bull was used by Egyptians to symbolize fertility and growth. And I'm sorry, hermetically, conjunction is the process of uniting the opposing parts of our personality. It is the prerequisite to progress further in alchemy. So, conjunction means completion of work in the below realm of matter and then beginning to work in the above realms of energy and spirit. And it's often called a pivotal operation in alchemy. And most of the failures do occur here. And it's because it's a difficult process. So the failures occur both spiritually and in the lab, even to get a pure substance. So the product of conjunction needs to be cultivated in order for it to survive. And talking about the alchemist, they combine the elements deemed worthy in the separation process and then they use those substances to make a new material. This is the moment where you reintegrate unconscious and the conscious parts of you come together. So at this stage, Taurus, although you're aware of the social structures that are at play in the world and also the structures that feed the ego, but you're not usually influenced by them, you are free. So here, the alchemist is at peace with both the perceived darker aspects of self and the mask that they need to wear when interacting with the world. So here begin to feel unified in body and soul, and polarities, they cease their conflict and they come together. So the opposites, such as the male and female energies, body and soul, spirit and matter. Having said that, the shadow aspect of you is chaos. We know Earth is the sign of Taurus, and they are reliable and practical. You are hard worker, but not risk takers, because you like stable life. So, being an earth sign, you feel a lot about your surroundings, everything, and you may not be able to digest all of those feelings, and feelings are always difficult. So, you find yourselves in chaos easily. You like the way the things are stable, calm, and if there is even one shred of unstableness in your life, it breaks your rhythm. So you're also terrified of embracing your love and dreams if they seem unrealistic for you. So dreaming big is not written in your books. This is what this whole message tells you, and you seek a safe, stable life. So this is what makes you more perceptive towards negative energy. So the shadow element here, chaos, it's telling you to embrace your passions and your instincts, which are stronger than other signs. But the problem with you is that you're completely terrified of facing your deepest desires because of the desire for stability. Now, what you need to know is that not only if you embrace chaos, you will be free and you will build a fruitful future. And chaos is your enemy also because you do not believe in yourself enough. Enough being the key word, but to have a to manifest a future or to get your dreams to completion, we have to believe in ourselves absolutely. There are no middle grounds because then we fluctuate. Okay, so the messages that I was giving was from chaos is that you will be happy if you stay true to your heart, because chaos has an order also, and we don't realize it because of our human mind's capacity. I mean, we are three-dimensional beings, so we don't see chaos, that chaos has an order. Okay, think about it. Or entropy. Now, so basically the whole shadow element of yours is, and the alchemy stage is telling you not to be afraid of your dreams. Embrace the infinite possibilities of your chaos. You are capable of winning no matter what. And I repeat, you're capable of winning no matter what. So, looking at the art piece also, now I'm going to consider that along with the shadow elements and the stages. It shows that you're blessed with compassion, meaning you have unconditional love and acceptance around you. The imagery of this art is of peace and harmony, and it's showing growth in all areas. I mean, we already discussed this, that growth in all areas seem possible provided provided you incorporate your shadow aspect. Growth in all areas is possible, and if you soften your criticism towards others and understand the differences in opinions and perspectives, that will allow you to communicate more effectively with friends, family, coworkers, and community. It's essential for you to have an open heart so that you can receive and reciprocate love to others. And if you remove your expectations, I mean, that's for anyone, but strictly for Taurus at this point in this year, so that you can, build the or lay the building blocks for achieving your dreams. If you remove expectations, that will allow you to receive gifts with no limitation and which will accelerate the delivery. Okay, you could make your house or your surroundings more harmonious, more desirable. For example, you could put fresh flowers, and this encourages the divine exchange of loving energy in your home, the sacred space, even in your office, just anywhere around your surroundings. So basically, divine understanding will create your new life. Then the other message that comes from this art is of self love. And this we just discussed, that you should be courageous, listen to your own advice. Okay, you can shift the long standing emotional patterns by working with your inner self, resolve problems, trauma, and the issues that you have found challenging and difficult to address. So I'm just going in the sequence, so look for back at the shadow aspect is explaining it already in detail, but in detail. And here, the suggestions from the art would be that it seems you might have grown up quickly or you had a limited childhood, which is absent of opportunities and experiences. So the inner child is an aspect of you that requires love and attention. even in an adult. Like if you're an adult, your inner child is still wounded, or it needs that love and attention. So self love is what you need right now, because there's a child within you needing parental help and advice. So you are the parent, and your own little self is your inner child. What's necessary is grieving. For example, if we have gone through a trauma, so if you had past circumstances that you didn't understand at the time, and grieving is necessary. There is no shame in grieving. Nobody becomes weak by grieving. Rather, grieving is a process of life, and then it brings strength to you and balance. So helplessness, confusion, or feeling overwhelmed, these could trigger the childlike behaviors, um, or doing or making attempts to get what you want. So maybe take the time to be playful and curious, be courageous, and learn the power of no. Okay? I mean, have faith in yourself and do most of the things that you would be happy by doing those. Take time to be playful, curious, trusting yourself, and standing tall. So be courageous and learn the power of no. It will shield you from pushy people seeking to compromise your values and integrity. Try thinking, if you were to see the little you know, like in the past, for example, what advice would you give knowing what you know today? I'm pretty sure you will tell that little person, the little child, that you should be taking time for yourself, be playful, enjoy your childhood, and stand up to the pushy people. So there are a lot of petals in this image. Um, and all these petals and the imagery, it points towards the tree of life, meaning that it creates strong foundations to support future goals and aspirations. So, living in the present, this is the message, that living in the present will provide you with more time, and your presence is all that's required right now. You must know that you're strong and resilient, even if you don't know that. So, hold your space and think about where are your roots, meaning plant and keep your feet firmly on the ground. And you could do grounding exercise for that, or walk bare feet. You could do the grounding exercise for this. Take walks and then go in the nature is truly grounding, and staying in the present, of course. So any sudden change, as we know, it would cause instability in your personal life. So talking about the roots, dig your roots deep into the earth and create a firm foundation that you can build from. Meaning, try thinking, or maybe do this exercise and try writing, have a clear mind, and go in the nature, take a walk, and write. Are you relying too much on the support of others to help you grow? And you do not need that help. You just need to realize that you have your roots and you have a firm foundation to stand on. Okay. And you have the answers within you to determine the direction of your growth. But you have to be willing to face your inner self and core beliefs. So, with time and nurturing yourself, I would say, if it's the right word, you will begin to see results. And then family matters are concerned right now. Be open to solutions to achieve the outcomes you desire. And then you have to be careful with decision making, because compromising too much over an issue will leave you feeling powerless. So, like a branch on a tree, growth will occur in an area that supports the core structure, right? Or it will break and drop in order to maintain the overall strength of the tree itself, right? So you may need to drop a branch or two to solidify your point of view to reach resolution. Meaning, if there are any misunderstandings, or you are compromising too much, is the message, or you are not grounded, or you do not feel your roots firm and your feet are not firmly on the ground. So that is like dropping the branch. Okay, meaning you need to solidify your point of view to reach a resolution, and this comes from patience. So the other strong message for Taurus is patience is needed to achieve all this that we just discussed. And then there are some leaves in the painting that have water droplets. So water droplets, they point towards purification, meaning right now your body, mind, spirit, space, it all needs to be purified of the unwanted energy or the negativity. So you can clear all this unwanted energy by focusing on achieving an emotional balance, like eating clean, nutritious food, eating more of the vegetables or the fresh fruits and so forth. So this is the time that you open your heart and soul to release any old trauma, as we just discussed in shadow work, in alchemy, and the other messages from the art, that you need to release any of the old trauma, emotional wounds, or if you're carrying any regrets in your heart, you are able to release these old energies because apparently you are strong even if you don't know that. So and then cleansing your physical space is required, and you can call on the spiritual guides or the angelic helpers to assist you energetically with this task if of in your surroundings, meaning you could look around, donate the outdated unwanted items, so it will clear the stagnant energy. You could sage your surroundings, you could put fresh flowers. Alum is really good for removing the negativity or any of the unwanted presence of the energies. You could keep water in a blue bowl near your entrance door. That would, because the entrance is where all people come and go, even the outsiders. So that would absorb the negative energy. You might be feeling disconnected from your higher self or your own spirit. So along with the message that you should be playful, be curious, spend some time nurturing yourself, it would be a good idea to, for example, go to the lakes or go around the waterfalls to purify your mind, and you will see that you will gain clarity. If there are questions in the mind, you will get the answers because it would balance your senses. If you're mindful during the moments you choose to spend time in and around the water, your observations and impressions will give you great insight into your current emotion. Okay, if you look at the painting, and in the middle there is a circle. So circle, once again, as you know, that the earlier message was also that you are protected and the universe is watching over you and is with you. So know that you're protected. And circle, it represents the comforting idea that life is always replenished, that the seasons will always change, that the sun will always rise, even if it might be night right now in the life journey, the day would definitely would be there. The other things that the circle suggests, because circle is, it never ends, right? It has not a beginning or an end. So it has been a symbol of eternity, wholeness, unity. And circle is associated with the idea of a protected space. So the circle right in the middle of your painting, along with the tree of life, along with the water, it tells you that you are protected and your space around you is protected. You just need to do those inner work for yourself. And circle is also a symmetry center. It is the unification of the opposites, that is the male female energy, yin and yang, up and down, light and darkness, good, evil, so it's a unification, because we know that only good cannot exist. Good, then there has to be bad with it. That's the balance. Or we know that if there is any of the flowers, the rose, it always has thorns in it. So it is the symbol of infinity without beginning or an end, and ultimate geometric symbol. But what does a circle represent? In short, I would say that it is telling you that there is wholeness, protection, unity in your life. And it shows the energy of integration, which supports your energy through a dualistic reality, in which, well, not only you, but we all continuously search for union and completion, both within and without. So, this is a really good message of the presence of circle. Then there is the presence of an eye on one of the petals. And eyes, they deal with exactly what you might think, like vision, focus, observation. But the symbolism is not that literal. For example, the saying, eyes are the windows of the soul, and it shows that you are, again, eyes, they show you that you're protected and divine or universe is watching over you. The eyes hold a threshold position between the inner self and the external world. Then there is with the third eye chakra, uh, you know, that if that gets activated, or it will come from all these procedures you do, or meditation and walking around the water, meaning this eye is symbolizing that you are connected to the universe of limitless possibilities that can help you manifest anything in your life. So, basically, in short, you need to believe in yourself and do not be afraid to follow your dreams. And stability that you run after, you can achieve it easily after integrating your shadow selves and taking time to be more positive and um, feeding your inner child, or the going after self love. And I'll give you some affirmations that would help you immensely, so that you can use this year to lay the building blocks and fulfill your dreams, because now is the time. So the affirmation would be, I nurture the child within me. I am complete, whole, and secure. I am safe. I am unified through presence and action. My strength is supported with loving roots. I purify my soul with acceptance. So, in the present moment, accept the way the things are. Any situation you're in, accept it. And that is what purifies your soul. And by saying you accept it, you are purifying your words, and then they have power. In other words, also, we have not many choices in life than to accept the situations, because we can accept it happily, or then we can, the whole cycle of grieving, resentment, anger, and so forth. So, yeah, I purify my soul. I release burden and expectation of choices. I am free to make my own decisions with love and confidence under grace. There's one more I wanted to give, which is, yes, I graciously request the divine to place their healing hands upon my heart, mind, and soul, to clear the stagnant energies that are limiting my soul's potential to accept love and creation. So this is all for today, and I hope you liked and enjoyed this reading. If you resonated with it, you could give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I would be back with another new art piece and the reading from it. So, lastly, I would say that embrace the infinite possibilities of your chaos. Don't be afraid of your dreams. You are capable of winning no matter what. Okay, so bye for now and see you next time.